24th of February 2022, 3:40 a.m. local time, peacefully sleeping people were woken up by airstrikes all over Ukraine. Sounds of explosions, air sirens, and people in panic fled the country, animals traffic, and picking up whole your life in just one suitcase, and family holding the hands of your loved ones, children, parents, relatives. That was reality people were facing that morning. Russia launched full-scale invasion of Ukraine. That is my story. My name is Irina Nowosielska, and I am Polish, Ukrainian, British. I am co-founder of Polish-British Social Integration Club, Vavel, founder of non-profit organization New Generation, and governor at St. Mark's Secondary School. Since young age, I was always helping others and always was fighting for equality rights. For the last 10 years, I was involved in charity work within Vavel. We organized a lot of events, starting from our disco for our autistic children, providing food parcels for those in need on a regular basis, and as well as preparing informative guides during the pandemic, or organizing informative events, before Brexit for Europeans. And so coming back to the war, the world that we knew stopped exists. For all Ukrainians, life was divided to before and after. Despite I was in UK at the time, I would never forget that dreadful moment when my mom called and said in tears, "Woke up, the war began." I can't get words to explain, to describe my feelings. That was terrible fear for your loved ones. That was feelings of helplessness, and that was feeling like in horror films of apocalypse. You can't get to terms, you just can't comprehend it. But that feeling did not last for long, because I realized that we need to act. So on 24th of February, just on the Saturday of the full-scale invasion, we organized with the Vavel, we organized fundraising for people of Ukraine in Hounslow. And on the third day of the war, our very first one was on the full of humanitarian aid, was on its way to Ukraine to help those affected by the war. My determination helped broke the bureaucratic rules, and it led to change in actual regulations, so that allowed humanitarian aid to cross the border smoothly without any issues, not only for us but for other organizations as well. And with support from Polish and Ukrainian embassies, we sent in total 22 lorries of humanitarian help to people in Ukraine. The response in actually our borough, it was absolutely incredible. People started bringing everything from food to blankets, from medicines to toys, from baby food to toiletries, whatever needed for people affected by war. And everyone was absolutely amazing. They hugged us, they gave us emotional support. And at the time, we felt like we are a big family in the face of tragedy. At the same time, that was given us hope for humankind, that not everything is lost, that there are a lot of people that would rush for help when it's needed, that human values are not lost and people are united in the face of war. And I would like to mention as well about Polish government and Polish people that in February 2022 they not only opened their borders for Ukrainians. First of all, they opened their hearts and their homes for Ukrainian refugees. My mom, who traveled to United Kingdom, it takes her 3 days back in March 2022. She was crossing Polish-Ukrainian border, and she was absolutely amazed with the support, to see the army of volunteers that were actually provided for Ukrainian people absolutely everything: food, hot meals, SIM cards, baby food, food for dogs. They were absolutely amazing in their support of Ukrainian refugee. They opened their homes. They were, that was a huge response, because people were normal, ordinary people were coming to the border, and they, bring them to their homes. They were given their time, they were given their energy, everything, just to help Ukrainian refugees. My mom was crying when crossing the border. She could not thank enough to the Polish people and Polish government. As well, United Kingdom stands from the very first moment, from the very first day, stands with Ukraine. And first of all, they were helping by swiftly introducing Ukraine family scheme, or Homes for Ukraine scheme, that allowed people to flee the war. And British people, as always, they showed a huge, unprecedented response to the war in Ukraine, starting from generous donations to opening their homes and welcoming Ukrainian refugees, from literally working day and night at our donation hubs, and to helping Ukrainian people to settle, and helping them in every stage of settling in United Kingdom. I am really proud to be British, to be part of that enormous uprising, to see that a million people actually opened their hearts. It gave me huge utmost level of motivation and determination for community work to unite people. The war in Ukraine opened in me huge potential for action. And I believe that together we not only protect helpless people, stop the dictator, but we could use that energy to change the world around us. And this situation proved that British people are a great nation, and that bright future ahead of us. So stay united. Thank you so much. It was short, but